a nice string of new followers. And if uh, Lettia Nance, thank you very much for following the channel. Welcome. If we get another long string of followers, I'm probably just going to say thank you to everyone up front. Thank you very much for following. I really appreciate it. Welcome to the channel, everyone. I'm sorry for mispronouncing all of your names. I so for example, Crestry. Sorry for mispronouncing your name, but welcome. Thank you. Okay, yeah. Limster, thank you. Um, all right, so oh yeah, I'm not. I wasn't even watching. I got distracted by that. So let's let's uh, let's check. Fatilio, thank you. Okay, let's do Wander Snow is the valid transition. So yeah, oh wait, we're actually in the village, which is weird because I deactivated the part where the transition should have succeeded, which is weird. Sysroll, thank you. Um, yeah, what what happened there? I don't understand how we actually made it to the village because I literally disabled that. Hey, score, thank you. um, so that's impressive. I somehow survived the fact that I deleted it. Usually code, does what you let it do and not what you tell it not to do, or I don't know. Okay, Kome Fulen, thank you. Excuse me. Can I send a link? Can I send a link to the follower page? What's a follower page? Um, uh, follower page? I don't know what that means, but sure. I don't know. um, oh. Oh, okay. Yeah, no, but I guess we would complete the transition even with what I blacked out. Um, I guess the difference is that it never gets ready for the next transition, which is what we're seeing here. It's never going to actually, even though I told it to transition again, it's never going to. Because we're not clearing out the names and stuff like that. Wait a second. But how does it know that we're in the village? Oh, because it just, no, what the heck? What? I do not understand how that's working. That should not be working. um, um, that makes no sense to me. um, oh, this thing. No, no, that's no, that's not for you. um, if you're asking about like how if you want to like if you want if you're like trying to like register with Twitch alerts, like you just don't know what Twitch alerts is, then yeah, we can like that's legit. You just want if you just don't know what Twitch alerts is, then go to this website. Yeah, no, the rest, yeah, okay. Uh, um, okay. Uh, so, yeah, what the heck? What the literal heck? What are we doing with the environment that would allow that to work? It's freaking me out. Like, why are we rendering the village right now? Why? Why? Hold on, let me see this again. So the first transition works. So we start in the village, and then we say wander snow. Actually, I guess I don't know that the transition worked. It might have just been like something weird happened, and I guess we'll see now. Uh, so, all right. So we run through the village. Run, run, run through the village until eventually we reach snow. Um, Eventually we reach snow. Okay. Alright, so the transition's not working. But, like, why? None of this makes sense. This is all stupid and none of it makes sense. Frankly. Um, um, what the heck? Uh, alright, well, it's gonna spam like crazy, but, let's just see what, end phase is. So print end phase. So we should see a bunch of zeros when the script starts. And then hypothetically it should like actually go through the phases, but I don't know if that's ever gonna happen. So let's say wander to forest. Excelsior. So hypothetically, eventually this should stop spamming zeros up the side of the screen and it should start spamming like ones, for example, would be a sense. Or no, not ones. It should start. It should go to twos and then to threes and then to fours. I don't anticipate it to do that. I anticipate it to like jump directly to like 7 or something weird like that. What the heck? It's printing 640, comma 3. Oh, what? That doesn't make sense. Why is it spamming 640, comma 3? It should be a single number. So clearly something's going wrong with clearly something is going wrong with end phase. Somewhere, somehow it's getting set to something weird. End phase markers index. Oh, yes, that's the problem. Markers index 0, index 0. Yes, and it's not even index 0. It's index li. It's oh wait, for li in end phase markers. So no, it's not. We don't even mention end phase markers. It's just li index 0. Derps. All right. All right, and then the rest of it maybe works out okay. I don't know. We'll see. I'm not going to do this big crazy print because hopefully that is enough to fix it. So yeah. Wait, but why did it jump immediately to 3? I mean, that's weird. Also. Wait. Yeah, it didn't even jump. It jumped. It should have, if anything, jumped to like 480, comma 2. But I won't worry about that yet. Oh wait, actually, I don't even know if it goes necessarily in order. So instead of actually doing no, instead of doing it like that, I'm gonna say for I in range length end phase markers end phase markers. I mean, I guess I didn't necessarily have to do it like this, but whatever. So index I, index 0, and then end phase markers. If I just do like four li in end phase markers, I hope that gives it to me in the correct order, but I don't necessarily know that it would, so I want it to. So I'm gonna make it. Oops, I forgot to close the parentheses here. Save that, and then run the script. I hate how annoying PyCharm is with respect to like little like like all these little dots on the side of the screen. It's like trying to tell me something, but it's trying to tell me something that no one cares about, and it really should just not even mention. And for some reason, every time I open a new file, it tells me about them all over again. It's like, no, PyCharm, don't. Just don't. And yet it does. And it persists. It's still, whoa, okay. That's different. What the heck is that? I mean, I know what it is, but, like, why is that, I guess, actually is my question. Okay. um, so maybe the BGTS BGOS were backwards. Maybe. I hope. Let's try it the other way around. So BGTS. All right, let's try BGTS as one, BGOS as zero. um, we're making progress. So wander from the river to the forest. Excelsior. Doop-a-doop. So, haha, my version of the game is going way faster than your guys' version of the game. Haha, I'm winning. What streaming software stuff do I use? I use Open Broadcast Studio, or OBS. It's pretty easy to use. It's free, and it works. So yeah. Uh, and then there's the Twitch alerts link that I sent to you. I use that as well. Uh, and that's pretty much it. I use SideQuest. It's this cool game that goes along the bottom of the stream. Kind of nice. I like it. Uh, uh, okay, cool. Oh, is it actually transitioning correctly now? Because that'd be cool. That'd be super cool. Super cool. I can probably even get rid of that hack that makes it so that. Wait, is it? Is that what the forest actually looks like, or is it? That's what the forest actually looks like. All right. I thought like there's this clump of trees in like the mid ground, so which I was like, wait, is that right? But I guess it is. I guess it's fine. I guess it's totally fine. Uh, Maybe. It seems fine. This is all super fine. It's all totally fine. Except for that. That's oh no, I know that happened. That happened because of that thing I deactivated. Um uh and false. Let's get rid of the part. I made it right when I was trying to figure out what the heck was going on. I made it because I thought that was the issue, and I thought it was jumping ahead too fast. All right. So if this works, now let's actually take a tour de force. So wander. Where can we go from snow? From snow we can go to the river. So let's wander to the river. Mike, I'm on a laptop, and a lot of laptops these days have webcams and microphones built in. So I, yeah, I'm just using the default stuff, just built right in. It's all part and parcel, all one big package deal. You can take it or leave it. Take it all, leave it all. Those are your options. Sorry, I'll stop. Classification X10, welcome to the channel. Thank you very much for following. Welcome. Um, hey, how's it going? We're wandering. We're testing out environments. We set up some environment stuff yesterday, and then we found a really gnarly bug. Was the weird thing that happened, and so now we're just testing to make sure that the environments work, because we just so like I have this is the real version of the game down here, and then this is the version that I have running in like super speed just to to get through the environments faster, so we can make sure that the transitions are happening okay. And so yeah, that's what we're testing out here. So we're as you see up here, we're transitioning from the wintry, snowy place to the spring-like, rivery place. So it seems to be going okay. And then so once that transition is done, I want to make sure the transition completes successfully, because that was that thing that I had commented out that I want to make sure that works. And then if and when that works, then we can wander onwards. I'm not going to try like literally every transition, but maybe just one more. Oh no, you know what I should do is I should try teleporting, and then I should try teleporting and making sure that it still works to transition after teleporting and stuff like that. Because there are just like a few other things I changed. So this is the transition complete now, I think. I think it has successfully, because the cloud made it all the way off the edge of the screen, and that marks, I think, the conclusion. So actually, no, I haven't done two sequential transitions yet. So I'm gonna first, I will try teleporting, but first I'm gonna try wandering to the village. Excelsior. So now, in the near future, if this goes according to plan, then we should start wandering into the village. Up here. We might wander to the village down here, but we'll see. We'll find that out later. We'll see how it goes. We'll figure that out on the fly. Play it by ear. I'm rambling right now. If anyone had questions, now would be a fine time to for me to be answering them. Since I actually have like a brief break from. Oh, hey, look, this is the village. We can see there's some vegetation coming in the background. Some like I don't know the vegetation in the. Huh. Did something weird flicker on screen for like a frame? I feel like it did, but I don't know if I can prove it. I might try that transition again just to see what was up with that. It might have been my imagination, but I could have sworn like it looked like the water drew on like the top layer or something, or like it forgot to draw one of the layers or something. I don't know, but it was weird, and I kind of want to get another look at it. All right, so this is the village, and it looks like we transitioned in satisfactorily, successfully, fully villagified. Actually, I guess I should check the other edge of the screen just to. Yeah, it looks like we're fully transitioned. So yeah, let's try teleporting back to the river, and then transitioning back into the village. And see if that works. So go to river. Excelsior. So that sends us back to the river, and then let's wander again. Wander to the village. Excelsior. Alright, so yeah, it might have just been my imagination, or it might have just been like some visual anomaly on my computer or something. But I could have sworn like I just saw like a dark bar like flash across the bottom of the screen here for a frame. And that just seems like too realistically something that could have gone wrong. So I just want to make sure that that's not going wrong. So yeah. Alright. Hey, look at the transitions happening again. It begins again. A little vegetation showing up, some houses in the background, and then. Alright, I think like this was around the time that weird flash thing happened, so it might have just been a fluke. Yeah, because it happened before this point, so. That should be good and fine, and hey. Yeah. I was just thinking, like, it seems a little weird that there aren't, like, buildings on the other side of the river. But, no, I also don't care about that. Yeah, no, that's fine. That's totally fine. I don't care. Alright, so, oh yeah, it's, it's actually starting an event in this little fake version of the game. This version of the game is non-interactive, so please disregard. Oh, hey, look, it changed. Oh, that's cool. That's how you know that we reach the end of the event is that it changes the color of the action tags, or we reach the end of the transition because it goes by the color of the action. The color of the action tag corresponds to the environment, and so that must mean that like the purple color it started as was the color of the river, and the teal color is the color of the town. So, yeah, fun stuff. Everything else seemed to be okay. Whatever that little glitch was, it didn't seem to be like a real thing. It seemed to just kind of like come and go. So I'm gonna call this good. G2G. I'm gonna ship this. I'm satisfied. So I'll stop this. So this is Journey Clone 2. So save this. Journey Clone 2 is basically just like the fixed version of Journey. So I'll make a backup or something. Like, not that I think anything's gonna go wrong necessarily, but uh, actually wait, no, I don't need to make a backup. I can just delete. I can just call this one the backup. Call the original one the backup, and then call clone 2 the real one. Yeah. So there we go. All right, and then just so it reloads correctly, I will open it and oh, does it still think it's not the original? Oh yeah, I left it as unoriginal, so it is truly the original. Truly, truly, truly. Yep. And then so what else? Let's I'm just gonna go to like a random new thing to make sure that it reloaded correctly. A random thing that the old version wouldn't have correct. So like that loop, I guess, the loop that handles phase markers. Yeah, that's the correct. This is the correct implementation. So good, good then. All right. So what else do I have on my list of stuff to do? Wow. Yeah, I can actually get back to my list of stuff to do. I don't. I still don't know exactly what went wrong with this, but I'm pretty sure it can't happen anymore. I'm pretty sure it's not fixed. So I'm gonna call that good until proven less good. And I'll keep the art on the bottom of the screen here so that I can actually keep tabs on it and see it. And so if something weird happens again in the future, I hopefully will catch it. It won't just be dumb luck that I happen to notice it. It'll hopefully be a little more consistent in that regard. So yeah. And then it's also just nice to have around in general. I don't want to do village right now. I can do transition pacing and events. Wait, I did that yesterday. Is there more that I have to do about this? Transition pacing and events. Yeah, no, this is actually fixed. I guess I just didn't call it done because I hadn't tested it yet. But or maybe I just forgot to move it over. But yeah, that's legit done. It's been working all day. We've had jump cuts a few times. If I like use away mode, for example, it can accidentally trigger a jump cut or inadvertently. Excuse me. I might make it at some point so that it doesn't necessarily trigger jump. I don't know. I was gonna say I could make it so that it doesn't trigger jump cuts in away mode, but it would take a lot of work. So like maybe someday, like way down the line, I can make it so that it doesn't trigger jump cuts in away mode. But just by moving the game at that speed, yeah. Okay. So, uh, what what to do? What do now? I could do the event now button or the experience boost or the event rate tracker. Because wait, there's something that I was saying like could get smarter if I use the event rate tracker, right? Oh yeah. The right, yeah, okay. Because right now sometimes it can take upwards of like 24 minutes to like almost 24 minutes for another event to occur. And I think in the case that it's going to take like 24 minutes to an event to occur, I'd actually rather it only take 8 minutes. Because if it can't take 16 minutes, then I'd actually rather it take 8 minutes than to take 24 minutes. Um, the reason it works in intervals of 8 is because it takes 8 minutes for the background to fully cycle through the screen, and so those are opportunities for transitions, and the event system is now tied to the environment system, so we transition or we schedule the events to happen at those junctures. Because sometimes branching quests will take us from one environment to the other. So that's what that is about. Excuse me. Robble. What do I want to work on? I could start on the pirate ship or the interior space. I should probably do the interior space before I do the pirate ship, honestly. Uh, as fun as the pirate ship will be, someday, I don't need it. So, uh, I wonder how the script's been doing today. Has anyone noticed any dropped frames or delayed frames? Like, I had it in like it was probably just a fluke, but like a couple times we saw here. Let's do it the real way. Select all, copy. Yeah, I think at this point I'm thinking it was just a fluke, but like on like a couple times we saw the game would freeze, and then after it was done freezing, like after a moment or two, it would like go turbo speed because like it had just like missed some time. Like it was basically like suspended for a brief amount of time, and I think that was just a fluke. I think that was just like my computer like being not good, because it's never happened since. So I think that was just yeah. It was really weird. I'd never seen do anything like that before, and I couldn't come up with any explanation for why it would have happened. So yeah, so delayed frame. There's probably going to be one or two of these. Oh, there are literally none of these. Really? There are literally no delayed frames. Alright, well that's good. Alright, literally no delayed frames. You heard it here first. Wait, am I just typoing that wrong? Is it called delayed something else? No, there's just literally no... Oh wait, it's looking for delayed frame again. Delay... Oh. Yeah, no, someone in chat mentioned delay, but that's literally the only mention of delay. Alright, cool. Yeah, because I put in this thing, like, I can make them happen intentionally. Like, if I pick up the window and shake it around a little bit, I don't have to shake it around. Just by dragging it around, it'll freeze, and then when I let go, zoom, 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 those are all the delayed frames. So now, if I look in the output window, it's going to have a bunch of delayed frames down at the bottom. Yeah, these are all the delayed frames that I just made happen. But apparently none of those happen naturally, so that's good. They're not supposed to. It's not supposed to do that, so that's good. That's very good. Um, what's a what? What are you guys in the mood for? Do you guys would you guys rather be looking at like code type stuff or like art type stuff or like design type stuff? I I think I have like stuff in those houses that I can do uh, right now. Like for each of those things, I think there's at least something I could be doing right now. So let me know. I know it's been a very codey day, which is interesting because none of that stuff was intentional. Like all of that stuff was just like, here, let me look at this little bug and um, yeah, yeah. Um, yeah. So uh, yeah. I guess if you guys don't have a strong preference, I'm just left to my own devices. I might do what? The time is 5:34. I've been streaming for 5.5 hours. Wait, what? No, 6.5 hours. Yeah. Uh, uh, Yesterday I streamed for 10 hours, a little over 10 hours, which was good. I felt good. I felt accomplished. I felt like we got a lot done. I felt good about what we got done too. There were the bugs at the end of the day, which was a little disnerble-dirtling. It was a little unsettling. I don't know. But we got through those today, eventually. So yeah. I mean, one thing that is exciting about the events and the environment system is that I can now write specific events for specific environments, which is cool because if you've heard me talk about this before, you'll recall that that's not always been the case, and it was one of those features that like it just felt so freeing. It felt so like there's so much more potential to the game now that there's that freedom. So, well, I should take advantage of that, right? Like that's the I'm so big bad boy Bob. Nice name. Um, I'm writing in Python presently. Yeah. I usually like it's actually the first project that I've done in Python, but oh, what's happening here? Why is there grass in the middle of the forest? Oh, weird. All right, well this is the old version of the game, so maybe this is like those bugs that we were seeing yesterday. Because that's just weird. There's no reason that it should be showing grass in the middle of the forest. So I might just stop the script and restart it because uh, that's just like I think this is the sort of thing that we just won't see happen anymore. Um, Hey, Big Bad Boy Bob, welcome to the channel. Thank you very much for following. um, cool. Um, yeah, the game we're working on, it's a little buggy right now because like there's this random river in the middle of the forest which actually isn't supposed to be there. Um, but yeah, this is a side quest. It's the game on the bottom of the screen, and it's also the game that we see up here that I've been working on as well. I think I'm just gonna restart it because something is weird with the graphics, and I've changed so much about the graphics today that like it's there's not a huge point in like trying to diagnose this stuff right now. Like it seems entirely. Hey, another follower. Uh, Majin TV, welcome. Sorry for mispronouncing your name, but thank you very much for following. Welcome to the channel. Um, Yeah, I so if something weird like this happens in the fixed version of the script, like the version of the game that we just set up, then I'll be worried. But for now, just gonna rinse it out. Yeah, I'm wearing a I'm wearing a bright green shirt today, so but it was a special request. Yesterday, people were like, "Wear your green shirt, wear your green shirt." So, um, uh, sorry. Sorry. I was laughing because someone in chat asks, "All I've ever seen is code in this stream. Can you ever show the game?" Which is just a really funny, it's a really funny idea. Excuse me. um, Excuse me. Because for one thing, as Emerald points out, the game is always running at the bottom of the screen. It's like, oh, it's not running right now. It's not running right now. But it's like 99.9, and that's not an exaggeration, percent of the time, it's running. And I almost never work on code. Like, I do work on code. Yeah, I mean, like, I do work on code a fair amount. But, like, I think actually, like, less than half the stream is code. So, like, to only ever see code and never to see art or design or anything like that is, like, that'd be really difficult. You'd have to be, like, a stripe. Blah, blah, blah. You'd have to be, like, a magical sniper in order to, like, only watch my stream at those times. I mean, I was even just saying, like, a second ago, if you guys, I have a bunch of things I could be doing right now. So if I don't have to be working on code. If you guys would rather see like art or design stuff, I can do that stuff too. The game doesn't have much in the way of audio, which works out because I'm not much of an audio designer. So you probably don't want to see me do that, and I don't really have anything to do there anyways. But yeah, most of the other stuff I could do project management stuff if you guys want to see project management stuff. Let me know. Let me know what part of game development you find interesting, and I'm just. It's not always the case. Hey, new follower. It's not always the case that I can just like do whatever. Wolverine, thank you very much for following. Welcome to the channel. But like yeah, this is just one of those times where like there's really a lot I can do. I could do more character art. I mean, no one's even like up. No one's near the top level. But I mean, there's no reason that I have to wait for people to get near to the top level in order to make new character art. So like I have to make a new familiar next. Oh, I don't actually know what the next familiar is. I think the next character art is going to be like the next player character art is going to be like a standard bearer, like slightly armored, a little militaristic, and carrying a big ol' flag. Uh, but I don't know what the next I don't know what the next familiar is going to be. I could try and revive the parrot. No, I'll try and revive the parrot someday, but not yet because we just got the owl. The owl is the current pet. So, oh, I can probably restart the game pretty soon. I'm just giving it. So the reason I leave the game down between, like when I have to restart the game, the reason I leave it down for a few minutes is because if I restart it too fast, Twitch IRC won't give me the player list. You can only ask for the player, like it'll only give you the player list like so often. Lauren is probably the highest level player in the game right now, but Lauren's only like level 45 or 46 maybe, whereas the maximum level is right now is 51. So Lauren is like the I think Lauren just got the owl recently, He might have gotten like the first. He might have gotten the wrist wraps, but he's basically dressed as the cook right now. The cook, or the I never came up with a name for that character. Someone said the character looks like a medic, so like the medic might not be a bad name for the character, but I maybe I'll make a medic character at some point because I don't think of the cook as a medic. I don't think of him as a cook either, or her, him or her. But yeah. Uh, um, yeah, so for the standard bearer, originally I was going to do the standard bearer before I did the farmer, the pirate farmer. I have such terrible names for my characters because I say farmer, but it looks nothing like a farmer. But all right, no, I was going to do a standard bearer earlier than that, and so the owl. Well, no, I was going to do the parrot. Originally, it was going to be a parrot and a standard bearer, but it turned out to be an owl and a farmer instead. Um, a farmer pirate, pirate farmer, whatever. Uh, so I also, yeah, I kind of skipped from, oh, well, actually, no, if I was going around the circle again, it would go, so it started mammal, bird, lizard, or like mammal, bird, reptile. And then it went mammal, and then it went bird again. So I guess I could do another reptile. Oh, snake. I was gonna. I know it's. I don't know if I'll do it right now, but I know at some level you're gonna get like a snake like coiled around you. Uh, so I could do that. Um. Oh, you know what? Instead of giving the farmer the backpack, I should have given the snake. Because it was just occurring to me, like, when I give the snake, I want it to be on a character set that doesn't have much going on around, like, the torso area, like the upper torso, because that's where you want the snake to go. And so, there's no point in putting anything there if you're just going to cover it up with, like, a cool snake. Um, although, if I put the snake on the character, maybe I should have this, maybe, yeah, it just occurred to me, like, the turtle sits on your head, so, like, I would have no reptiles that actually, like, use the ground. And maybe that's fine, because like reptiles tend to start small. Like a lot of reptiles are pretty small, right? Like snakes, turtles. Turtles are not small necessarily, but they're pretty slow. Like a big reptile is like you're talking about stuff at that point, like alligators and like Komodo dragons and stuff. So, oh hey, new follower. Uh, Kanashi, welcome to the stream. Thank you very much for following. Um, what what am I making? Oh yeah, actually, you know what? I can probably restart the script now. At this point, it's probably been cooling off for long enough. So I will run journey. Um, what I'm working on is shoot. Ah, fiddlesticks. I forgot to slow the script back down. Um, shoot. I don't want to wait for the script to cool off again, just because I did I say fiddlesticks? Okay, wait. Oh, so do I have any more cheats activated? Yeah, shoot, I forgot about that. I had that. I had that animation cheat. Maybe if I start the script, it'll still work. We'll see. Yeah, because I was gonna say the game that I'm working on is this one down here. Well, actually, you can see it up there too. But hold on, let me move that one out of the way. Uh, doop doop. Oh, sorry. Uh, yeah. So this game is called SideQuest. It is I'm calling it a tabletop MMO. It's it's kind of like an adventure game. It plays through the channel actually. It's playing like right now. If unless the so IRC. Oh, okay. It looks like IRC might be working. Uh, oh no, it's probably not working. Shoot. So I probably have to let it cool off again. What a stupid mistake. Yeah, because usually it adds in like well, I'll give it like, but like usually it adds in the characters naturally. But like I said, if I restart the script too soon, then oh wait. Oh, it totally works. Okay, it did work. Okay, good. I don't have to restart the script. Yeah. Okay. So right. So it populates the game with us. We are these. So each of these adventurers are one of us. So it's not showing name tags yet, but as soon as you talk in chat, it'll actually show your character and your name tag and everything. So excuse me. Thank you, Matt Slow. Yeah, it's like yeah. So this is So this is our like we're this band of adventurers, and like we're going on adventures, I guess is the idea. And so here I'll because we had the script down for so long, I'll kick it in away mode so we can have this is so this is an example of an event. This is like the game runs on it's kind of like it's a little story driven in that so yeah, so Trusty Bard is the storyteller of the game, if you couldn't guess. So Trusty Bard like basically gives gives like the yeah, so it's I don't necessarily think of the game as like story driven per se, but it's like there's a lot of story to it. Like and so Trusty Bard kind of conveys like what's going on, and like tells you a little bit about what you can do, and Tales of the Arabian Nights board game. Interesting. Oh, that sounds cool. I'd play that. um, yeah. So yeah. We just refactored like a little bit of how the backgrounds render, because like well some of you might have seen just like a little while ago before we started the script, like there were clearly like some issues with like the way the environments were rendering. Hopefully those are ironed out now, so hopefully we don't have to worry about that anymore. But yeah, that was weird. Whatever had been causing it before, it's entirely possible. I mean, it's somewhat possible that some of those bugs could still happen, but I think we smoothed out at least a good. Like I think we stand a very good chance of having fixed it all and not having to worry about that stuff anymore. Uh, uh, Protospasm is really good at this game. You'll notice that he is basically a professional side quest player. Uh, um, yeah, and Matt Slow knows exactly how the game is played. Exactly what Matt Slow said in chat is right on the mark too. Oh wait, you copied that. You copied that from the. I was like, wow, that's exactly how I would have said it too, but it took me a second to realize. Uh, yeah, yeah, okay, sorry. Um, so, yeah, I'm kind of like right in the middle of, I'm kind of right in the middle of like starting a new thing, or like I'm not in the middle of anything. Um, so there are a lot of things I could do. In terms of like what I want for the game most, it's actually kind of that code stuff that I was looking at earlier. Uh, the event now button, the experience boost toggle, the event rate tracker. I do want this stuff, but I actually don't want it urgently now that I think about it. I mean, like, I do want it, just like... Let's see what else there is. So, oh yeah, I haven't finished the village, so I should probably go finish the village. There's very little else to be done with the village. I just forgot, there's like a detail layer, and I haven't put it in yet. I am wearing a bright green shirt right now, because it's, I don't know, just because it's fun. Because I wanted to. Hey, that's the new follower news. Um, Dr. 611, thank you very much for following. Welcome to the channel. Hey, Cora, how's it going? Uh, um, Matt Slow, you're that is a very kind sentiment of you. I also very much respect that you heed your parents' wishes, because parents, you know, it's actually really difficult to be a parent, which is, I guess, one of those things that you don't realize until you're older. But it's good of you. You're a good son, or yeah, uh, to follow their wishes. All right, I know I asked this already, but do you guys have a strong preference between like whether I work on like code stuff or like art stuff or like design stuff? Because like I'm feeling so ambivalent right now that I kind of want someone else to decide for me. But uh, all right. So what? Yeah. What if the stuff that we have in the backlog? Like what? Does anything jump out at me? Jump cut authoring. I don't really need that until I do the pirate ship or the castle interior. Once I do one of these, actually, I mean, depending on how I do the castle interior, I might not need the jump cut for that. But like once I do the pirate ship, I'll want the jump cut authoring. I just don't really need it now. yet. So branching quests. I mean, I could do I could do the jump cut authoring now because this is something that I know I want to do. Code and art. Okay, cool. Uh, so I could write branching quests. That if people decide on design stuff, that's what I'll be writing. I'll be writing quests for the game. Uh, why did animation halt at the start of an event? Yeah, I'm gonna call this like done because like as we've been seeing, we haven't been getting any delayed frames. So there were these delayed frames at the start when I was dragging the screen around, but other than that, I don't think we're. I mean, we didn't get any all day, uh, and I don't think that's a real issue. Um, at least it's certainly pretty obscure. Uh, Rainbow level. Um, yeah. Jump cuts. Right. I don't plan on. I don't. I like. I try and technically like there are some jump cuts in the game right now because if I use away mode and I make the events happen so fast that like the graphics can't keep up, it just uses jump cuts to like get to the to get from location to location, like because some of the events happen in a specific location. Um, with the pirate ship, there's not going to be a transition there. So in order to transition to the pirate ship at all, like there's not going to be a natural transition in the game. So every time we transition to the pirate ship will be a jump cut. And so because I'll need it to happen at particular times, or like because there's scenarios wherein I'll actually literally need it to happen, I want to basically beef up the system about how I can control that, and how I can make the uh, the jump cuts work. Like just have them timed right. Because like yeah, like who was it? Matt Slow, like Matt Slow said, they can be a little bit sudden if you know, especially if they're used haphazardly. So that's what that's going to be about. Smooth passive points during overtime. Yeah, that's like a little thing, not really urgent. Standard bearer. Yeah, like I said, that's going to be one of the next character arts. Next sets of character art. Modular environment features. Oh, I could do this actually. Oh wait, no. This wasn't the one I was thinking of. I could do this, but this wasn't the one I was thinking of. Yeah, modular environment features. Right now it's snowing in the snowy forest, but I'm thinking of making like the snow and the forest like separate. So like there would still be a snow-covered forest, but it wouldn't always be snowing when you go there. Because for one thing, like the snow is a bit much. Like it's like visibility in the snowy forest is much lower than like every other environment just because of the snow, which is fine. I kind of did that on purpose, but yeah. So I have other ideas for like for things that that would be modular environment features. Actually, so like examples of other modular environment features could be like rain, or like oh yeah, it even says so like fires. Like I could have like just flames coming up at various times. I could do like I was thinking of doing maybe like a sunset or like a lower lighting situation. Um, yeah, I I do want to do that. It doesn't feel urgent though. There's actually no particular reason for me to do it. So, while I think it would be a nice thing to have in the game, yeah, I can wait on that one. Facts and badges and prescripted events. I think it'll be cool someday, maybe. But again, like, there's no urgency for me there. Um, so, heart pieces. Oh, that's like that's weird and different. And I might actually not even do this. I'm gonna put heart pieces and reinforcements over in limbo, because those were just like random ideas that I had that I don't know. Maybe I want to do that at some point, but right now I'm not convinced that I do actually want to do it. Patron badge and gold patron badge. I don't think I need to do this yet because I don't think I have any followers on, or I don't think I have any patrons yet. Um, I mean, I'm not linking anywhere to my uh, Patreon page, which is probably why people like I haven't told anyone about my Patreon page, which is probably part of why I don't have any patrons. um, Yeah. So I can put that in limbo for now, I guess. Define remove player and thread data writing. Yeah, again, it could be nice, but I'm not. Thread data writing? Yeah, no, that one's not a bad idea. I guess I should technically be doing that at some point. Uh, I won't put it in limbo. Uh, Add Trello board to Twitch info. I don't know if I'm actually going to do this one. Um, I like. I have very few things in my Twitch bio. I think I only have like 6 panels, and wait, sorry, just catching up on chat. Uh, oh, the frame rate of this game is 2 frames per second. It runs at a whirring 2 frames per second. Um, you already find a pirate ship in this game, Matt. So that's not a that's not a suggestion because that's already in the game. uh, by the way. Oh yeah, so signpost treasure and actually I'm gonna get rid of treasure because I like if I'm gonna do something like treasure, I'm gonna do it with signposts. So um, all right, well, good. I tidied up my backlog. That's good and good and orderly now. That was me being a project manager. So I should probably do the village just because like it's just I don't know. It's just like it's slightly incomplete now, and it would be nice to have it finished instead of incomplete. So, uh, so what am I gonna do? I guess yeah, let's go to paint.net. Let's open file, open village, background, midground, near ground. I guess one of these layers as well. Oh, in the foreground, yeah. Because well, I don't have to open the foreground yet. Because the foreground's the thing that I haven't done yet. Trello is really neat. Trello is this thing that we're looking at here. It's just like a cool program where you can set up little cards for yourself, and you can set up columns. Like I have the future column, which is like the things I want to do, the present column, which is the things that I'm working on right now, and then the past column, which are the things that I've done for the project already. And well, here you can look at mine if you want uh, to see like what type of stuff I'm working on and like how I organized it. Also have limbo for things that like I thought I might want to do at one point, but I haven't. Like I don't know. They're kind of like maybe I'll come back to them at some point, but they're kind of like weird or different or whatever. Yeah, Trello is a cool site that you can just like keep track of stuff like that. So the reason I was able to paste the link so fast, and also the reason it takes me so long to answer questions, is because I I'm on a stream delay. So there's actually 20 seconds between when I see like there's like a 20-second or so delay between when I say something and when you actually see me saying it. So the link showed up really fast because I pasted it and then 20 seconds later you saw me say that I was going to paste it or whatever. Like you I don't know. So like yeah. Like here I'm gonna type into chat words from the future because to me those words are from the future kind of, although to you like it's probably going to seem like they were actually from the past a little bit. I don't know. uh, so that's what that's about. All right, cool. So trelolololo uh, village, yeah, okay. Right, I do have something that I'm working on now. Excuse me. Actually, I'm just going to slide this up a little bit so I can see the adventures down below. And yeah, right. Okay, so I'm just going to stack these up. So this is the background. So I'm going to add in 4 extra layers. One is this one. One is I should add 6 extra layers actually, or 5 extra layers or something. One is this layer. One is this layer. Oh no, this is the correct number of layers. Yeah, because then I also want to open the logo image, logo layered image, and grab the adventures and slap them in. Wait, expand? Oh no, keep canvas size. Yeah, because the logo is way too tall, but it's the correct distance across. So let's put these characters in. It doesn't have to be lined up perfectly, as long as the characters are all like not off the screen. All right, and so yeah, so the reason I'm putting these layers back together is that I have a whole other layer that I want to put on, which is the foreground layer. So this is roughly what the village looks like, except it animates and stuff. Well, some of you have seen it before, so yeah. Okay, so if we look down at the forest right now, there's the forest in the background, but then there are also a few trees in the foreground as well. So like, for example, like some of the adventures, like, wait, hold on. I can't see the screen very well. Like some of the, so they're like, there are trees like there, and you can kind of see like the adventurers like walk behind them a little bit. It's like, it's kind of a subtle effect, but it helps add a little bit of depth to the scene, a little bit more, it puts the players into the scene a little bit better. In the village right now, there's nothing like that, and so the adventurers, like, they kind of look like they don't necessarily look like they're walking through the city. It looks like they're walking like in front of the city. So yeah, I forgot to add that layer to the village, so I just want to go in and add that real quick, I think. And by real quick, I don't mean like lightning fast, because I'm not 100% on what, sorry, I'm just going to rearrange my desktop a little bit, or my desk space, because I'm going to bust out my tablet, handy dandy tablet, and, AR. So, excuse me, doop-a-doop. Let's so yeah, so for the village, I'm thinking, so there are these carts with like vendors like selling stuff in the on the streets. I was thinking of doing like carts like that shown from the reverse angle. So like I was thinking maybe I was thinking of actually like usually I make things in the foreground like bright, but I was thinking actually possibly making it like actually a little dimmer. So like I was thinking of possibly like, so on this foreground here, sampling on image, I was thinking of actually like having like, I don't know, like maybe like a stand that comes up, like how tall should it be? It should probably be pretty tall. Uh, well, alright, so it's not actually gonna look like this per se, but basically like, I don't know, I was just thinking like, because these are like, well, so yeah, so part of the thing that I was like not sure of is like, what do I even put on this layer in this town area? And like the only like really prop type things that I have to put various places are these carts, which are just kind of like sprinkled about. And actually no, I guess that top bar can be there. I guess you don't really see the top bar with the other ones because the cloth drapes over it. But I guess if you're seeing it from the reverse angle, then it would make enough sense to have that cloth drape there. So yeah, so just like I don't know, just like something like this, like so like there's like a basically just like you're seeing like one of these little huts from the other side, and actually maybe like you see that bar going across, but maybe like it's like partly covered by like the drape or whatever. Oh, and I guess like actually this would be the lighter color, if anything, just because this part would actually catch the sun, whereas the rest of it is mostly shaded because you're seeing it from like the reverse angle. So I don't know. There's just one idea that I had. The other thing I can do, which is a lot easier, is the shrubbery, because there's no reason I can't just put this like shrubbery wherever. So actually, what's the color difference on the shrubbery? It like the on each of the layers, it's usually slightly like a slightly different color. So on this background layer or this midground layer, it's 6163, but up front it's like 7472. So 6163, 7472. So like so let's try like something in the 80s. So like 80, I don't know, like 86, 8680 or something like that. Uh, which why did the oh, I was like, why did the audio sound so muffled? And it's because I was hitting a ding noise on my computer as it was like, whatever. All right. Oops. No. What am I doing? All right. So the difference between this is 7472 and 7456. So 72 and 56. That's actually a pretty dramatic difference. Um, so 80 and I guess like 60 something. 65 maybe. How's that look? I wonder. That's about okay, I guess. So yeah, so I guess these are like kind of my options for. Well, yeah, I shouldn't put it next to the cart because they don't tend to be next to the cart. But I guess like I don't know, some of my options for things to put on this layer are just like shrubberies, little shrubberies. I don't want to go crazy with the shrubberies because like the village is not supposed to be like it's not supposed to be disconnected from nature necessarily, but it's not supposed to be like it's not supposed to be like a forest city or something or a forest village or anything. It's supposed to be pretty clear. Uh, oh yeah. Sorry. Catching up on chat. How much technology do I use on a daily basis? Like tablets and stuff. I use a lot of technology on a daily basis. I have my laptop that I stream from. I have my desktop. I can draw and talk at the same time. I have my desktop. Like if you sometimes when I talk to like you guys, I like talk to you guys. I look in this direction, and that's because this is where chat is located for me. It's on my other monitor. It's on my desktop, which is like across the room. Well, not like all the way across the room, but it's my desktop is connected to my entertainment setup, and so I have my chat on the big screen. So it's like farther away, but it's like yeah. So that's what I'm looking at when I read chat, and I have my desktop. Yeah, I use that for like if I'm in lounge mode, like it's more convenient to use my desktop when I'm sitting down rather than having to like bust out my laptop. Although I don't know, I do use my laptop a lot when I'm not streaming as well. I have a tablet. I have so on my stream I use for drawing. I use my drawing tablet a lot, and then also if you notice I have my earbuds in, they're actually connected to my mobile tablet, which I also use a lot. So I know I'm getting close to the end of the story, but uh, uh, so I have all of that. What else do I have? I have I bought a another cell phone. I have a backup because I don't always get good cell service with my. I actually use my tablet as a mobile device, but I don't always get good cell service, so I bought a backup for use at like conventions because like I was at PAX recently and it's just like a silly like clamshell, but it's just nice to know that you're gonna be able to get like signal even when you don't have good data. I think that's most of it. I think that's most of like the technology that I use on a regular basis, unless I'm forgetting something. I also have like a bunch of Android phones. I have like a bunch of different Android phones because I keep all my old Androids because they're good for testing purposes. So I have a few Android phones just like kicking around. I have like three Android phones just like sitting on my table over there. And then other than that, I mean, it's mostly just like a stove that I prepare food with, a refrigerator that I keep food with, and like a blender that I process food with, and a car that I go get food with. Other than that, though, I'm very connected. Yeah. Okay. Thank you, Matt Slow. I I haven't gotten that one before, so I appreciate your kind words. I it helps to I don't know. It might seem silly, but it helps when people say things like that because oh, my consoles. I forgot about those. I have a Wii U, I have a 3DS, I have a PS Vita. I gave away my Xbox One. I gave away my PS3. I gave away my Xbox 360. I gave away my Wii. Um, okay. Yeah. I think that's everything. I think that's everything. I'll let you know if I find any more random technology like littered about my house. I probably also have like 10 other laptops that I'm forgetting about or something because I take technology so much for granted. No, I mean like not literally, but I probably have like a million other technological gadgets around here that I'm not even thinking of right now. All right. I haven't got a PS4. I haven't been like super into consoles right now. Like all the consoles, like the reason it didn't occur to me at first is that they're in a box under my desk because I just don't play them. So I don't know. I that's just also why I keep giving them away. Like all my consoles, like the ones that I have in a box under my desk, are the ones that I was thinking of giving away. But then for whatever reason, I was like, maybe I won't give it away yet. So like they're high on the list of things that I'll probably give away. Uh, but I was just like, I don't know. What if there's like a 3DS game that I want to play in the near future? But then like they came out with the new 3DS, and I'm like, and it just made me really stop caring about 3DS. Actually, that was like the major effect that it had. Um, uh, um, all right. Yeah. If I You know what? Okay, you know one thing that made it really easy for me to not care as much about Nintendo is when you sign up for a Nintendo ID, you they require that your ID name be at least 6 characters long. And if you'll notice, Binri is only 5 characters long. So I I just picked a random name and I just don't feel like connected to that platform because I'm not using what I consider my real name or my real tag. um, that rarely ever happens, but that was like one of Skype and Nintendo are the two things that have just absolutely refused to let me be Binry. Uh, I'll show them. I don't know what that means. um, I guess the other one would be Twitter, but with Twitter is only because like some random person took the name Binri and never tweeted, just like tweeted once and then just isn't even using the name. That one's kind of annoying because I really think Twitter give me that name because clearly the original that I'm not even gonna call him the original. I'm gonna say that other imposter is like a complete fake. Um, and does not deserve the title. But all right, so yeah, I should probably put something on this rack just so it looks like a thing and not just like nothing. Like there should be something on this cart. So like what's another thing? We have red cabbage, we have watermelons, we have chickens, we have bolts of cloth, we have bread, we have armor, and we have I think we have an empty one too. And then we have that miscellaneous cart, the gypsy-ish looking cart. Um, uh, oh wow. Yeah. Ah man. Why would they do that? Why would they require 6 characters per name? What's wrong with a 5 character name? What's wrong with that? Who's it gonna hurt to have a 5 character name? Um, all right. So, yeah, I should figure out something to put on this cart because I'm probably also going to make another of these carts. There's probably not just going to be one of them. There's probably